How are you, Frank? Are you, are you there? Oh no. We're live on the Facebook page, and Frank just is. I have his picture. I have his auction site up. There we go. So if you want to go look at that, we'll see if he catches back in here real quick. And he was just there momentarily, right before we went on. Huh. Okay. Oh, there he is. It is now he's popping back on there. There we go. Now he's live. Frank, are you there?
Hi, Jay.
There you go. We're live on the air, Frank. So there you are. So I was just going, hey, we're going to talk with Frank. Frank, how are you? And all of a sudden you're gone.
I set the phone down for 1 second. Good morning.
Your phone shuts off when you shut it down or set it down. So
Matt, these great new technology phones, right?
Exactly.
Thank you, Google.
Yeah. So if people want to check things out, I'll just mention it too. FoxAuctionCompany.com, all spelled out. There's a couple of auctions you can follow and see what's coming up here in the coming weeks. But there's one coming up today that we really want to talk about.
Yeah, right. We've got a lot of variety coming up. So if you don't hear what you like today, don't worry. Check the website. We have a lot more on. But we're going up to St. Ansgar for the Dwayne Dirks retirement farm machinery auction. And it's a great line of equipment. Dwayne's been a farmer up there for 50 years. He's one of those guys that took good care of his stuff. If something was broke, it went to John Deere and got fixed. And you got to appreciate that. He wasn't a baling wire and duct tape kind of guy. So, then that speaks he's going to have good equipment. And he's got just a nice, it's not the really big stuff. It's great stuff that all farmers could use. And it's very well kept.
Yeah, I know. We've talked about this a couple of weeks ago, and I see the picture of it now. The Genie boom lift. I think that a farmer would need that, but you know what? It actually comes in pretty handy. I'll bet with the bends and raising things up and higher spots.
Yeah, he almost backed out of selling that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he said you just don't believe how much you use them. I'm sure it's kind of like when you get a skid loader for the first, if you've never had one and you're like, how'd I live without it? Just everything he does with it is just amazing. He washes his combine with it. And I never thought of it. What a great idea.
Oh,
Wash your tractor. You go from above. One of the troubles of washing stuff is you just get done and you miss a spot. You shoot from the ground up and there's mud everywhere. Wash it from the top down.
Yeah. Totally makes sense, right?
It sure does. That sure does.
Again, you can see this on our YouTube page at 98.7 Kids Country and 98.7 Kids Country Facebook page. We're going through and you can actually see some of these, or you can go to the website of FoxAuctionCompany.com, all spelled out, to check it out. I'm looking at he's got like a John Deere Gator or like a side-by-side type deal, diesel. So that's fairly.
That was just added. Yeah, and that's a nice machine, Jay, and that's got power steering and electric lift, which is kind of nice. And it has the bumper guards on the front. So if they drive like my wife does, when they run into stuff that won't damage it so much, I'm looking at her. She's eating breakfast.
I was going to say, oh, boy, you're getting in trouble. She hears this.
But, yeah, great line. And these things that you're seeing, Jay, this is this is the online portion. So this is going to be what we call a webcast auction.
Okay.
So we have a live auction out there on the farm, and then you could also bid online on certain items. I think there's 35 of them. So these are the items that we'll have online bidding, and that'll start about noon. About noon, and we'll get on what we call the major equipment. And what you're seeing there are the things that people can bid online with. If there's other stuff that you've seen all the photos on my website, like the shop equipment, the anvil, and there's a fair amount of bin sweeps, tires, shelving, a lot of shop shelving. That is not offered online. But come on out at 10 o'clock for the start. But then, like you say, these are the online things. And it's kind of fun to go on there and see what the bidding is like. Keep in mind that the bid prices, they usually, they really get active right at the time they get sold. Right now is what you see is pre-bidding. People are just kind of jockeying a little bit, making sure their bids work. But it is kind of fun to see what the interest is on the pieces that we're selling.
Right. If you're looking for a little flatbed trailer, look at that. I mean, it's not very high right now, but by golly, it's probably going to go a lot higher when it gets on coming up to this afternoon.
Right. Yeah, that's aluminum trailer. And the fun thing is that we just added that like last week. And the John Deere Gator, I think we just added this week. So late additions, so unadvertised specials.
Well, there you go. And you can only see it online right now on the video.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah. But if you're looking for hauling grain, there's a great semi on there it's before you had to have DEF or ECMs and stuff. The grain trailer is just a really super nice shape, aluminum grain trailer by Tempty. Dwayne's tractors are just in excellent shape. The wagons are in great shape. There's something that we've never sold before, Jay, is going to be kind of fun is that big tank. Did you see that 12,000 gallon LP tank?
yeah, that's
A lot of interest in that, and I kind of thought about it. Remember when there was an LP shortage here a couple, 3 years ago?
yeah.
If you had that tank, you probably would have paid for it pretty fast because you could do a summer fill usually for about $1 a gallon, and LP hit $4 a gallon then when there's that shortage. So, you could have 12,000 on hand. It could have been pretty beneficial.
Start selling it to the neighbors.
Yeah, right. Like take $3 a gallon times 12,000 gallons. That's a lot of LP.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if people want to see more information, they can do that by going to your website.
Yeah, by all means, everything is on there. We have quite a few more auctions coming down the pike. We have an auction a week from tomorrow at our auction yard, and there's new stuff coming in daily. So check that out. A lot of construction equipment, a Dodge truck, and different things. Everything is on there, and you bet. And then at foxauctioncompany.com.
What about your Facebook page? Oh, all spelled out.
There you go. Thank you. And then also on our Facebook page, right. And I'm trying to get that Instagram hooked up because Facebook will go over to it. But we do a lot on the Facebook page, especially those late editions, Jay. When we're out on the farm, it's easy to take the photos, add it to Facebook, and just let people know what's going on, whether if there's ever a weather, adjustment in time, or hey, look at this, what just came in. We try to post stuff to Facebook. So keep an eye on the Facebook posts next week. I'm thinking there's going to be stuff going on. And we're also giving away tickets to the grandstand at the Mitch County Fair on Facebook too.
There you go.
Yeah. So get on there. And I was over there last night for the tractor pull, and we've got tickets. We're going to be busy today, but I can definitely get tickets for tomorrow night. So yeah, check it out.
All right. Sounds good. Well, Frank, have yourself a wonderful auction and a weekend, and we'll talk to you again in a couple of weeks. I'm gone next Friday.
You are? Where are you going?
Well, I can't tell you. I can't disclose that information.
Oh, geez. Oh, Pete's James Bond. Crazy. So you're gone the whole week?
Well, I'll be gone Friday. Yeah, I'll be gone the whole week.
Good for you. Good for you. Have fun.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Y'all need to get up.
Jay Brooks in the Morning Rush.
Show is just great.
Oh, I like what they talk about.
Oh, a terrific show.
I listen to their show every morning.
Somebody called me.